So you just broke up. The relationship's over. You're heartbroken. You don't want to admit it to anybody, but you are. This is the video you want to watch. We've all been there. We've all been in a scenario where there's a woman that we genuinely care about, and either we did something messed up, or she just decided we wasn't good enough for her anymore, or she wanted to go back out in the streets, whatever, and the relationship ended. And we are heartbroken. When you're in that state, you're going to be in a highly charged emotional state. You never want to make any serious decisions in that state. Hopefully, you're not in that position right now so that you can prepare for it. And if you are, pay close attention to what I'm saying right now. If your desire is to get back with this woman, it's important that you don't want her to lose any more respect for you than she already has lost. That's the first thing. It's important that she doesn't lose any respect for you if your plan is to get back with her. Two, I don't think your plan should be to get back with her. If that happens in the future, that happens in the future. But right at that moment when you guys separate, I don't think your plan should be to get back with her. Do not keep texting her or calling her. Don't do that. You're going to look pathetic. It's going to take some of the respect that she has from you away. I get it. The point is, but I want her to know that I still care about her and I desire to be with her. Here's the thing. Being clingy like that is actually a pathetic look. And honestly, if you did that in the beginning when you first met her, you and her would have never had a relationship in the first place. A woman doesn't want a man like that. If you desire to get back with her in the future, it's important that you understand you have to make her want to be with you. Again, do not go on her social media. She's likely to either block you or start posting things that's going to piss you off. Because she wants to hurt you. That's what's going to happen. She wants to hurt you and she wants to piss you off. So she's either going to block you or she's going to start posting a bunch of stuff that's going to really hurt your feelings. There's no need for you to even get into that right now. Because here's the important part. I'm telling you what you don't do, but what you have to understand, the reason why you're not going to do any of these things is because what you need to do is build you. You want to make sure that you become the man that every girl wants to be with. Because if she cared about you at one point and she wanted to be with you at some point, there were things about you that she really did like and admired or was attracted to. Therefore, if you become a better version of your old self, it just makes it harder for her to leave that guy. And you don't truly know exactly why she's leaving you, but I can tell you the gist of it. She thinks that she can do better in some way, in some type of way. It physically looks, it could be in bed, or it could be monetarily. Maybe she wants a big family and you don't. Maybe she wants no family and you do. It could be a bunch of things. However, ultimately, she left you because she thinks that she can get more of what she wants in life someplace else. So if you become a better version of yourself, that's going to make her more intrigued and more interested in who you are and being with you, and see what she's actually losing. But if you go on her social media and you're blowing her phone up, likely you're not doing the things that you need to be doing to become a better version of yourself. Engulf yourself in things that make you better. Do not, I repeat, do not get so sucked into the red pill community that you become a hermit and you get into this habit of simply bashing women for the sole purpose of bashing women. Yup, they do have a lot of bad qualities. They also have a lot of good qualities. It's just about what you are looking for out here and understanding what their nature is going to help you find what you're looking for. So it's neither good nor bad. It's just understanding what they are. A lot of times, and a lot of the red pill material that I've noticed, that I've seen, is more about a bunch of men just sitting around complaining about what women have done. And I mean, it's an easy community because, you know, mostly every guy has been devastated by a woman in some type of a way. If you think that you're going to do that every day and your life is going to somehow get better, you're sadly mistaken. See, there's a desired state that you want, and then there's your current state. If you're sitting there complaining, how do you get to the other state? How do you get there? Let's talk about how to get there. Let's stop talking about how to stay here and soak and sob. I mean, if you want to do that for, you know, a week and get out of that phase. Get it all out of your system for a week and then get out of that phase. Time to get on the horse. And what I mean by getting on the horse is not go start talking to other women. It's about doing the inner work to make yourself better. Do not beg her to come back. Do not call her. Do not text her. Do not look at her social media. Do not fight other guys that she's talking to or she wants to talk to or that want to talk to her. There's no reason. I know plenty of guys that'll take an A-whooping just for the opportunity to get some meat. Okay? That's just a fact. So you over here talking about I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. If you talking to my girl that ain't your girl, is not going to help you. And oh no, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to take you out. Well then now that's not going to help you either. You're going to go to jail, and then she's still going to be with somebody. Like all of those roads lead to not getting what you want anyway. So that's what you don't want to do. You do not want to do those things right there. You do not want to take it out on if you have children. Do not take it out on your children. It's difficult, I know, because your emotional state you're emotionally charged, so it's going to be difficult. What I'm saying is, sounds simple, but it isn't. Not when you're emotionally charged. Trust me, I get it, been there. Don't involve your children. They are innocent bystanders in this. Their lives will be affected by this. Their future memories of their childhood is going to be severely affected by this. You do not want to be a part of that. Here's the tricky thing. If she has friends and I mean female friends, and you want to converse with them about her, only if they are really good friends with you as well. If they're like her friends, they're her friends, it's not going to do you any good. It's not going to do you any good. They're going to cover for her. They may even ignore you. All of that. And then at that point, you'll have some problems with them. Even if in the future you and that girl get back together, now you're going to have some like animosity to her friends because you're going to be like, wow, so I tried to talk to you and you lied to me. For you to understand, that's her friend. So if you don't want that, then don't do that. Also, do not smear your business in the streets or on social media. Don't do that. take any information that might be negatively affecting that woman and put it out there. Let's be grown men. Let's have some integrity, even if she doesn't. Because here's the thing, you chose to be with her in the first place. So if she doesn't have integrity, that still goes back on you because you chose that woman. So understand it, accept it, take it on and say, look, I'm going to maintain my integrity, even if she doesn't. And if she doesn't, that's my fault for entrusting my personal private business with that person. That's the first thing. We're all about our own accountability over here. That's the number one. That's one of the number one things about being a higher value man, your integrity. So we're not going to go post any racy pictures or text messages and screenshots and all that. We're not doing any of that nonsense. That's crazy. Also, what we're not going to do is we're not even going to consider self-deletion. I'm going to repeat that. We're not going to consider self-deletion. I've seen personally many guys who has self-deleted, and trust me, the woman after the guy self-deleted did not respond how that man would have thought that she was going to respond. You're self-deleting because you are feeling sorry for yourself and you may want to hurt her. It's not going to hurt her the way that you anticipate. And I'm not saying it's not going to hurt her, but the girls are always going to be some hurt. But trust me, when you're gone, somebody else is going to be there to console her and help her move on with her life. You're just gone. And all the people that really love you, that care about you, they're going to suffer the most, not her. Life is life. It has ups and downs. Right now, you're in a down. You're in a down. You're in a bear market in your life. That's okay. This is where you're strongest at. This is where you're going to have most energy to do the positive things in your life, to leave a positive legacy right now. So utilize that energy, not give up. Turn that energy into something positive. Use it. This is when you're the strongest that you will ever be. This is when you're the most powerful that you will ever be. You will never be more powerful than you are right now in that moment when you're heartbroken. Use it. The way you feel, you won't always feel this way. It won't necessarily, listen, you won't always feel this way. Let's just put it that way. Because when you're talking about a relationship, even if you and her never get back together, once you become a higher value man, your options expand, and you're going to start getting women that are more like the women that you want. Right now, you don't think you want them. You think you just want her. And that may be true for who you are right now, but this isn't who you are. Who you are right now is not who you are. Not if you're following this channel, because who you are right now is ever changing. You just keep leveling up over here. So the person you are right now, the person you are right now wants this woman. And that's the only woman he wants. The person you may become, that woman is waiting. Maybe she's waiting. Maybe she's being a good woman to some bad guy that's treating her badly. I don't know. I don't want to put that on anybody, but I'm just stating, we never know who. Like, there's a point in your life where that woman, you didn't even know she existed. The woman you're talking about that you're hurting over, you didn't even know she existed. And guess what? You had some great days. Had some great years, right? Without ever knowing this person existed. And then maybe she came into your life to make your life better. And now you're a better man. But now maybe she was only here for a short time to help you through whatever phase she helps you through. And now you got to move on. And she has to move on. Maybe that's the case. I'm not saying it is, Maybe in the future you guys do become together. But I don't want you to sit back and think failure or success is dependent on if you and her are together. Because it's not. That's just one area of your life. Relationship. That's it. Relationship. And relationship, ever moving. Especially in today's society where you can just get a divorce like that for no reason. No fault divorces. Unbelievable. But that's the state that we're in now. So once we understand that, now we move into, hey, all right, I understand that. So right now, my relationship side is down. It'll be up again. I need to put energy and focus on other areas of my life right now because that area is down. That's the way you got to look at it. So in closing, what we're not going to do, we're not going to call and text her a bunch of times. We're not going to look at her social media at all. We're not going to attack other men that may be talking to her. We're not going to involve the kids. And we're not going to self-delete. Okay? We're not going to self-delete, and we're not going to delete her. That's another one. That's another one that ruins your life. We're not going to delete her. We're not going to self-delete. There's no deletion going on. The only deletion is of that relationship. That's it. That's the only deletion that's going to happen here. If you got any information, any value out of this video, please consider liking and subscribing to the channel. Leave in the comments a thumbs up or a heart if I helped you. Every guy's been through these things. We all need to talk to a big bro, somebody who's been through it, who can help us in these moments, and that's what I want to do here because this is an important part of men's lives. So if I did help you, leave a thumbs up in the comments, like and subscribe, and share this with people. Salute.
Oh, yeah, that's my favorite saying. That's my favorite saying.